Welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing with the X-Files. This is episode 21 of season 1. The last one I actually really enjoyed. I like the on-location ones, not just city-based ones. Went to the National Forest, came across loggers who had all vanished. And it turns out it was nothing to do with eco-warriors or anything like that. It was hundreds of thousand-year-old insects buried inside the stumps of trees that they shouldn't have cut down. It was actually quite an interesting one. And Mulder and Scully almost died, the pair of them. And we got at the end of the episode them saying that they were going to eradicate it. Not sure how, I'm presuming just with pesticides and fire. But it was a good episode. And it stood the test of time for as far as I'm concerned, because the special effects they kind of used for the insects in it still look pretty damn good. Anyway, we're going to carry on. Keep going. Let's go find out what episode 21 is about. Victor Eugene Tooms. He's from an earlier episode, so he didn't escape. I remember this dude. He was creepy.
Eugene, are you asleep?
If he did, he's locked it again behind him. Oh no. Okay.
No. I was on my way out and I wanted to stop by and see how you were feeling. I know you think they won't let you out. So I snuck a peek at the reports of the doctors that will testify at your review tomorrow. And they concur with my opinion that you're ready to be released from here.
Are you insane?
Sir, the very nature of the X-Files cases often precludes orthodox investigation.
Are you suggesting the Bureau adopt separate standards for you and Agent Mulder?
Yeah.
On X-Files cases investigated by Agent Mulder and myself to date, we have a conviction or case solution of 75%. That's well above the current Bureau standard.
Conventional investigation. In short, Agent Scully, it is your responsibility to see that these cases are by the book.
Aggravated by a false arrest incident with the FBI, his assault on Agent Scully was, quote, frustration directed at the wrong person, end quote.
The animal shelter made me feel I was helping everyone, people and animals. It is my opinion that Mr. Tooms has had a very excellent response to the months of treatment and therapy, and I would see no reason why he would be considered of any danger to himself or any member of society.
I understand that you've drawn upon your experience and developed a profile on Mr. Tooms.
Yes, I have.
In each case, the liver was extracted and presumably eaten. Records show that a Eugene Tooms has resided at that same address since 1903. The same year a man was murdered in that building.
Agent Mulder, look at his fingers. Look at him, 100 years old.
I contend that perhaps through a genetic mutation, Eugene Tooms is capable of contorting and elongating his body in order to gain access to victims. Study.
Thank you, Agent Mulder.
I ask you to place the safety of the people first and foremost. This is a rare and abnormal human creature who should not be released, but retained for further study.
It is the opinion of this court that Eugene Victor Tooms shall on this day be released from the Druid Hill Sanitarium.
You Burke.
Taking my eyes off him.
Mulder,
He needs to kill. He'll do it the first chance he can, but he won't kill the old couple. He won't be that obvious.
With you.
I'll watch him. If he can't be tied to the most recent evidence, you'll have to go back to the earlier murders to prove it was him.
That was 30 or 60 years ago.
There's no statute of limitation on murder.
True.
Mulder, that's going to entail unorthodox methods of investigation.
So he's back with animal control. I mean, okay.
Excuse me. Could you help me find my dog? He's a Norwegian elk hound.
All of the victims that I investigated in '63 were found at the crime scene. Liver extracted, all 5. This was discovered at the Ruxton chemical plant when it was under construction. But it doesn't belong to the other victims.
What does your instinct say about where Tooms buried the body?
In the cement where they poured the foundation of the chemical plant.
By the look of things.
It's here.
How the fuck do you know?
Here!
How'd you know that?
What is it?
It's here. It's right here!
Scully, look at this.
Is that bone fragment? Yes, it is, with a ring on. Here he comes. While he's in, I mean, how's Mulder's supposed to know he's managed to get in already? Ah, there we go. I say, really bold of him to knowing Mulder is going to be watching everywhere he goes. Now the van's gone. Cock.
We'll need to see much more of the remains to determine cause of death. As you know, it's a slow but necessary process. I did try a little something. It's a little premature if we're going to go by the book. He gave me a photograph of the missing person in 1933 suspected of being a murder victim. That skeleton was that person.
Bingo.
It's not enough. It doesn't
No, it's
tie
not.
to Tooms.
It isn't.
Tooms hasn't come out of the house all day. I sat through a Phillies game, an Orioles game, and 4 hours of Baba Booey. When it got dark, I took a walk around the block. I don't know why, but any excuse will do. Now, I don't really care about my record, but you'd be in trouble just sitting in this car. And I'd hate to see you carry an official reprimand in your career file because of me.
How do you actually unscrew a screw from the other side? He's that tired, he's not going to hear any of this.
Beaten up pretty badly. Contusions, multiple
You
lacerations.
son of a bitch, I know what you're doing.
Shoulder's been pulled right out of joint.
This is to stop him
Get him
telling
prepped
him.
for some blood work and x-rays.
And you can get down to business.
So there was an FBI agent named Mulder.
So would you say he's delusional or just schizophrenic?
These are serious allegations, Agent Mulder. The evidence is incriminating.
An in-depth analysis of Toombs' injury would show that my foot was not inside the shoe at the time of impact.
Mulder, are you suggesting Toombs is framing you?
Yes.
Of course.
And Agent Mulder was orienting me on
There
the
again.
situation at the time Toombs was admitted into the hospital.
You were one of the finest, most unique agents in the early 60-year history of this institution. But we respect that you were deeply invested in those areas. But if these cases are creating such stress as to cause not only you to act inappropriately, but those agents close to you as well, then may I advise you to step away. You're forbidden to go near Eugene Tooms.
And that's exactly why he did it.
Further excavation revealed more pronounced bite marks, human teeth marks. This software can create an exact three-dimensional model of Toombs' mouth from the dental radiograph.
And the skeleton's rib. There.
It'll be a match.
The match.
I just wanted to stop by and see how everything was going.
Susan and I are going out for the evening. See you later.
Thanks. Great place. Wonderful place. How are you feeling? You know, art can provide a window to your thoughts and your feelings. What are you doing, Eugene?
Shut the door.
Are you all right?
See? He now has his fifth one, does he not?
He's building his nest. 30-year hibernation.
Where would he go?
Where he's gone for the last 90 years, 66 Exeter Street.
Probably.
I already checked on that. They tore down that apartment building he lived in.
Oh.
There now.
Really? They've torn it down now. Huh. It's going to be somewhere dark, unobtrusive. Is that an access port for the... what do they call it? For the staircase? He's coming. Move!
Quick!
Shoot him. You're gonna have to kill this dude. Oh, that will do it. Bit of a stupid place to pick to go back to. What are they gonna think of this?
Report? Do you believe them? Of course I do.
No, change for us. It's coming.
How do you know?
A hunch.
So, we finally get a resolution to Eugene Tooms. That was quite good. Enjoyed that. Okay, so episode 21, just entitled Tooms. So, that is the first time, I've mentioned it in commentary a couple of times, of course, first time that we've had a previous case come back up again with the same suspect. I just find it ridiculous that they are willing to throw Mulder under the bus at every opportunity to get what they want to try and help shut this down. We've heard it numerous times now, them saying he was supposed to be there. You know, their gleaming light, he was the best agent they've seen. And they don't like the road that he's gone down and the path that he's on and these cases that he's investigating. And then warning Scully to make sure that things are done in a normal FBI manner and using normal investigative techniques. Just doesn't work. But she did lie for him. I mean, the whole room, the smoking guy, the new, what's he called, Skinner, everyone in that room knew that Scully was covering for him. But what can you do when you know someone's blatantly lying, but you've nothing to prove it and you know why they're doing it, which is why it was just a stalemate at that point. And then even trying to get Mulder to back off and take some time off. You know, that had he done that, we knew it wouldn't. But were he to do that, or were they to force him to do that, that would be X-Files shut down, finished. I just like the quick little scene at the end. Do you believe them with that report? And he's like, of course I do. That was it. Deadpan. Nothing else. What I was trying to get at is all the people at the beginning of this episode, including the doctor, the so-called professionals, experts, eyewitnesses, judge, all deciding to release this guy, is the ones that basically got somebody else killed. It turned out to be the doctor. I thought it was going to be another random person we don't know, and probably would have been had Mulder not been surveilling him all that time, and then going down the route of framing Mulder for it is what I thought was ridiculous, because you're supposed to be on the side of your agents, same as anything a cop, that they're going to be believed before even a member of the public with no record or anything whatsoever. But the fact that this guy's just been released and the person who put him away is the one he's accusing it of, it's got to look suspicious. But you go straight down on the route of, this is giving us an excuse to scold Mulder again, so we're just going to use it. Scumbags. Utter scumbags. So in the end, the only thing that didn't seem to fit for me was the timeline of him not going back to 66 Exeter Street, was it called? Because this time, well, him going back there, but this time the building's gone. When she said it's been pulled down, I was just expecting that's all they meant. It was pulled down. But they've built a mall on it and it's only been a few months. That's damn quick. Anyway, doesn't really matter too much. So we have a resolution to the fact that they let him out and Mulder was right. But of course, in there, he's going to sound completely insane telling you that the person you're trying to release has been killing people by the method he's been using, taking their livers, for the past 100 years. It's going to sound nuts. Of course, they're going to release him at that point. So, he senses a wind of change coming. We will see what happens. So we'll be on to episode 22 next. We do 2 of these a week. If you're not already subscribed and you enjoy the X-Files, by all means guys, hit that subscribe button. I very much appreciate it. If you want to watch this in full length, you can do it 2 ways. You can either watch on Patreon, or you can actually watch directly on the channel here just by taking a Wolf channel membership, and the episodes are posted to the community tab every week. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode as much as I did. By all means, post your comments down below, and I will see you for episode 22 next. Till then guys, thanks a lot for watching. Take care.